For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone, talking some Wildcat softball here with Emily Seidel and the coach Bobby Reeves. Emily, let's start with you. A 3-game win streak for the Wildcats. You took a doubleheader from Prairie View, and you got worked by your coach. You went the all 5 innings in that shortened game in the first game, and then you came in relief. Give me a sense of what you felt like from your performance that day.
I felt good. I felt like I was doing a pretty good job of getting ahead in the count and, keeping the walks down and just giving my fielders a good chance to make plays. And, throwing however many innings in a day doesn't really make a difference. I knew once Hannah said she'd be redshirting, I kind of knew that would be something I'd have to deal with. So it doesn't really make a difference how much I end up throwing in a day. I just got to do the same job over and over again until we get the W.
You actually went more innings in relief, I think, by a couple of outs in the second game than you did in the first that was shortened because of the big win, 8-0 and then 6-2. I think 3 walks and 9 strikeouts in the first game. I don't think you had any walks in relief when you came in against Prairie View. And I know Prairie View is not on the level that you're going to face this weekend, but I would imagine that rallying to win in the middle and late innings, no matter who you're playing, has to give a team confidence. Yes or no?
Absolutely, yeah. And rallying is one of the things that our team is turning out to be really good at. We're stringing a lot of hits together at good times throughout the game. And as a pitcher, when I know that I have an offense like that behind me, it just makes everything a lot easier. I don't have to worry about doing anything fancy. Just give us a chance to make outs and hit the ball, and I know we're going to be fine.
You're a budding media star, majoring and taking classes in journalism. You just wrote a great story about Coach Reeves' son, Tegan. Yeah. Tell us about how that story came together and the process of writing that.
Well, last semester I took features writing with Cheryl Bacon, the dean of the journalism department, and I immediately knew that I wanted to write a feature about Tegan. I asked Coach if anything had ever been written about him in The Optimist, and he said no. So I knew right away he should be covered, and I wanted to be the one to do it. And so I had a really fun time interviewing everybody and just putting the story together and working with my professors to make sure it was like the best version it could be. And he was really happy with it, so I was happy.
That's the most important thing, is it? Coach, you're not her professor, so you don't give her a grade. Well, what would your grade have been?
It would definitely have been an A.
Hey, there you go.
She did a great job with it. She makes me very proud, and Tegan's a special kid, and everybody around here enjoys him, and everybody said how to get that way, and I said he's got a good mama, and and so it's a good thing.
Yeah. And you might give her an A based on her pitching from last Friday, wouldn't you?
Without a doubt. Emily has stepped in and done exactly what Emily needed to do for us, for the Wildcats. She's thrown a lot of innings, but she hasn't shown that there's any problem with that, and that's a good thing, because I promise you as the year goes on, she's going to have lots of innings. But she's done a great job of giving us a chance to win, and that's all I can ask her, and then we have to do the rest of it.
Well, this weekend, the competition elevates significantly. You get a couple of top 10 teams in the nation in Baylor and Oregon. You get a team in Tulsa that's in the top 25 in one of the 2 national rankings, and you get a North Texas team that you're going to get a couple of times over the weekend. So you get, 5 games over the course of 3 days against some elite competition. Is this a series you go into worried less about wins and losses than how you compete, or are you still thinking wins and losses?
I don't really think about the wins and losses in this deal. It's a deal that I want to go down, and I want us to see what the best are like, and I want us to be able to compete at that level.
You want them to see it too, right?
Exactly. And so we're going to go out there. We have nothing to lose in this tournament. We have everything to gain with what we do, because after we get through with this tournament, anybody else we see the rest of the year is not really going to matter. Because we played the best that there is. And we got a young team. There's going to be times when we're going to have 6 freshmen and 3 sophomores on the deal. But those kids, they're excited, but they don't know anything different than let's just go play. And so it's good and bad. It's good that we're young, but it's also bad that we're young. But we're just going to go down there doing the best we can, play the best ball that we possibly can, stay within ourselves, and do the best that we can.
But make no mistake, these teams are legit, aren't they? Baylor and Oregon?
Exactly. Oregon, I think, is like 9-0 right now, and they've been playing some great teams. They run real Texas. I think they have a total of 5 strikeouts in 9 games against some of the best pitching in the conference.
Wow.
So they're going to put the ball in play. Our job is to make the plays, get the outs when they give us outs, and then go out there and try to string some runs together ourselves.
Games like this sounds so simple, but I've seen this, and you see it in every sport. make the routine play. That becomes even more important than normal, doesn't it?
Oh, it's huge, especially where we're at right now, and where we've been the last couple of years. When the team gives us outs, we have to take it. So we concentrate a lot on that, and now we're going to have control of all of it? No, but on the things that we do have control of, we've got to take control of it.
Should be a lot of fun. All right, so it's ACU in a weekend tournament this weekend against Baylor, Oregon. Tulsa's there, North Texas a couple of times, and this young lady over here, Emily Seidel, will be right in the middle of it, pitching a lot this weekend. You can catch the results right here online. For Emily Seidel and for Coach Bobby Reeves, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.